Peeps, Bitcoin over $4,000. It's your girl, Reverend Valerie Love. I'm here in my office in Washington, D.C. on a lovely Saturday afternoon in August. Listen, fam, I'm in here recording some YouTube vids. And look, I just did my altar here in this office. What's a witch without a cauldron? You know me. Like it? Is this the most beautiful cauldron ever? I know this is not about Bitcoin yet. You know I'm a witch, so you know the money, the Bitcoin magic is happening right here. Bitcoin magic, we could call this. Is that the most gorgeous cauldron? Do you love? Do you love? And then of course I have my wonderful, wonderful Egyptian head bust to keep me centered in the Egyptian mysteries, the esoteric mysteries. You know I'm a magician, so you know how I'm loving that. How you loving? How you loving? Isn't it gorgeous, Gracie? Oh my God. How you loving? The coin is on fire. On fire. Peeps. If you sitting on the sideline and you haven't bought Bitcoin, you better sell whatever you got to sell. You better get whatever you got to get. That Tutankhamun. Hello. You know what I love? I love the serpent at the top. Because of course the serpent is a healing symbol of healing. So let's get on here real quick. I'm gonna put this on the thingy thing. Let's get on here real quick and talk about this understanding of what needs to happen with you with Bitcoin. Baby. Who's in the house? Who's in the house? Talk to me, peeps. Talk to me, peeps. Who's here? Who's here? I gotta see you. Show me yourself. First of all, subscribe to smash that like button, baby. Smash it. Smash that share button. Smash it. I love you. Thank you for sharing. I love you. Thank you. Hey, Henna, how you doing? Hey, love, how you loving? Thank you for the likes. Thank you for the share. Oh, love you. Mwah, I love you. Oh, you're newish. Welcome. How you loving? Everybody give her a how you loving to Johnny's newish. Everybody give him a how you loving. Welcome to Sao Paulo, Brazil. I've got to come down there. Brazil's in the house. Love you, Brazil. Peace and blessed be. Thank you very much. Who else is in the house? Who's in the house? Where are you coming from? I love you. You are loved. How you loving? How you loving? So let's talk real quick about this new channel that I have. It's a new project that I have. I am so excited. Can I ask a question, Valerie, or should I wait till the end? Ask me now. Yeah, ask me questions now. Because actually this Thursday night, Ohio in the house. Welcome, Ohio. This Thursday night, I am doing can you say fast, what is Tutankhamun's statute purpose at the really moment? To tell you the truth, Tutankhamun has always fascinated me. He was a boy king. I've always been fascinated by Tutankhamun. As a matter of fact, when the exhibit was making its way around the United States and it came to Baltimore, I took my children, I packed my kids, I said, I have to see Tutankhamun. I was just compelled. We go down to the Baltimore Museum of Art, I think it was at the BMA, and we watched that exhibit, and I tell you, something about seeing Tutankhamun and the gold and his entire the whole thing, it touches me deep in my soul. I tried to apply to your mastermind. Absolutely applied to the mastermind. What do you mean you tried? What happened when you applied? Hey, love you. So Tutankhamun, I cannot tell you a lot about Tutankhamun from the conscious level mind. I can only tell you Tutankhamun speaks deeply to my soul. Whew, it lives in my soul. That's what I can tell you about that. Tell me what happened when you went to apply for the mastermind, and then we're gonna hop on this Bitcoin 4,000 peeps. Bitcoin 4,000, what? And I got another special little thing for you too. I'll give you that special thing now. Write it down, write it out. I made a video about it. The video is coming up this week in the new video series that's coming to the channel this week. No response. I emailed you. Okay, thank you very much. We're going through all the applications. We have a ton of applications, which I'm so grateful for. And so you... It didn't work. I need you. Okay. Thank you for sending me the email. We will make sure you get taken care of. Gracie is on here too. And Gracie is helping with, Gracie, you're on here, right? I think I saw it Be Your Best You. Gracie is our client concierge. She will make sure and take care of you. We will take care of you this week for sure. The mastermind does not begin until September. So we are good. You'll get your notice to set up a 30-minute consultation with me, a discovery session, and you then in that discovery session we'll dive into what you're looking for, what you need, what we are doing in the program, and if we have a match, we have a match. It's beautiful. Okay, so that's what we're going to be doing. Yay, 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 yay. I'm going to give you guys a tip. You're going to love this. I'm going to show it to you on my iPad. You have got to look at this. This thing is mind-blowing. Now, you know about every day they have about 50 new cryptocurrencies, right? a new Bitcoin is born every 10 seconds. But this one, as you know, I have a knack for seeing ones that are, just like I did with Bitcoin, Ethereum, wait a minute. Peace, love, and light. Money manifestor. Yes! Yes, indeed. Welcome, welcome. And just like I did with EOS, Monero, and PivX too. PivX is one that I'm not as excited about PivX as I am about Monero. I've got to study more about PivX. And of course, Steemit, of course. So I'm pretty good at looking at, not pretty good, I'm very good because I'm looking at them through my third eye. And the third eye tells me which ones are winners and which ones are dingers. Out of the 800 and some odd cryptocurrencies on that list, probably 799 of them. Thumbs down. Nah, don't touch them. But cream always rises to the top. And probably probably got a good 10 or more. Should I maybe wait for Bitcoin to come down in value before I start buying Bitcoin? Because I'm doing research on Bitcoin before I buy. Boo. You can wait if you like. Bitcoin is over 4,000, about to go to 5,000. And what I'm about to share with you, don't wait. Do not wait. See, Bitcoin trades like this. It looks like this. Let me give you I'm going to write it out on a piece of paper. And this is how all assets work. They all work the same way. Nothing goes straight up, right? As we know, nothing does this. Nothing goes straight up. This is what it looks like. Okay, this is what it looks like when you have an asset going up like Bitcoin. You have 178 here. You have over 4,000 right here. Do you see what happens along the way? You don't go straight up. This does not happen. So, because you have this constant, what we call volatility in the market, the trajectory of it is up. So what happens is, as you can notice, it trades within a narrow band or sometimes a wider band, right? And the technical analysis on it can show you exactly. They talk about candles and they talk about all the technical details of it. But as you can see, it's going to hit highs and lows along the way, yet unless you are, absolutely, yes, but the general trajectory is up, right? Because of what Bitcoin does and because of what it causes us to experience in the world that humanity wants, right? So because no one can accurately predict exactly when it will do this, and then you could just buy a whole bunch of it, we have technical indicators, we have ideas, we have our technical analysis, but in the end, no one knows exactly what Bitcoin is going to do tomorrow. It could be at 3,800, it could be at 4,200, it could be at 3,600, it could be at 4,000, it could be at 3,500, it could be, probably will not drop below, 3,500 at now. I believe 3,500 is pretty much where we are with the support line, right? Support means where is it, what's the bottom of this thing? So it continues to advance. Now here, if you understand why it's advancing, then you will see that you wouldn't sit on the sidelines. I never sit on the sidelines when something like Bitcoin is going on. I never sit on the sidelines anyway. I'm a jump in the pool kind of gal. I'm gonna jump in the pool and I'm gonna find out what it's all about once I get in there. Now everyone is not that kind of investor because everyone doesn't have the stomach for it. If you don't have the stomach for that, then you need to take it step by step. Do it exactly how it's going to work for you. I do not recommend waiting though. You could be waiting and waiting. Next thing you know, next week it'll be 5,000. Whereas if you got in when it was 4,000 and went to 5,000, you still made what is that? A 25% increase, because if you have 1,000 in there and it goes to 5,000, you just made $200 on your $1,000, right? Or 250, was that 20%? Somewhere between 20% increase. So you don't want to sit on the side. What you want to do is take the 3 critical steps that you always must take in all these cryptocurrencies. Number 1, learn. Learn and understand what the thing is. I wouldn't invest any money until I understand, hey love, hey love, hey love. I wouldn't invest any money until I understood what it was. See, I didn't invest anything in Bitcoin until I knew what I was doing. And it didn't take me very long to figure out what to do because it came to me in such a way that it came to me in meditation. So I already knew the thing was good, number 1, because heaven gave it to me. And heaven also told me that the angels had transmitted, channeled the Bitcoin protocol to Satoshi Nakamoto and the people that Satoshi Nakamoto, that group of people, that very small conclave of people, because they were open to it and they were looking for it and they had a higher motive and they had an idea. They were on a different plane, and because they were open to it, the higher realms channeled to them Bitcoin, and it worked. And it worked real good. It worked better than any of us thought it would. So now when I first started talking about Bitcoin on this channel, remember that was November 2014, Bitcoin was 180, 178, 180, maybe going over 200. It was way down here somewhere. You know, I'm not going to tell you you're going to get rich overnight. That's a lie. Anybody that tell you you're going to get rich overnight is a lie. It's not happening. And anybody that's going to tell you you're going to get rich with doing nothing, that's a lie too. Slap them in the face and turn around and keep going your own way. What you will become wealthy with is if you learn, number 1, here are the 3 steps. Number 1, learn. Secondly, then you invest, then you participate. And thirdly, you have to keep track and monitor and make adjustments. See, when a plane is flying from New York to LA, it doesn't go in a straight line. It's checking itself like 90% of the time. It's course correcting, course correcting, course correcting, course correcting. So you're never going to just put your money in something and leave it there forever. No one smart does that, right? And we're all smart investors, and we're all learning to be wise stewards of all the things that the universe and the divine gives us. And so if the divine gives you this information about Bitcoin, learn about it. And let me tell you something. Analysis to paralysis, that's another form of fear. So what I find that people, they do analysis to paralysis, it takes them 10 or 20 years to find out about Bitcoin. By the time they've been studying about Bitcoin, it is going from 200 to 4,000, 5,000, 10,000, 20,000. I'm still studying, Val. Well, when you gonna know enough to do something? I invested. I know that's right. Because remember, you don't have to buy a whole Bitcoin. You don't have to buy $4,000 worth of Bitcoin. You can buy $10 worth of Bitcoin, depending on the service that you use. You can buy $50 worth of Bitcoin. So you can start where you are. I'm a big proponent in that. Begin where you are. But this is what I want to tell you. The learn, then invest, learn, then participate, then track. This learn thing, don't see you that way. Give thanks again, beloved. Thank you, thank you, thank you. This learn thing, don't let it take you forever, because these markets are moving fast. And what I notice is most people move slow. Most people move too slow for the speed of money. Money is a fast moving energy. And if you don't move fast, you left by the side. Move yourself, move faster than whatever. I'm now over approximately 6,000 USD in Bitcoin. Hi, thanks so. Yes. Now I'm going to give you something about, I'm going to give you 2 things today. Write this out. Write this out. I want you to be rich. I want you to be rich, freaking rich, 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 rich as you want to be. Everybody doesn't want to be freaking rich. Well, if you want to be rich, okay, if you want to be rich, okay, if you want to be freak rich, okay, but if you want to be freaking rich, we got you all the way up wherever you decide to be. Some people only want to be a little bit wealthy, a little bit well off, comfortable. That's all good. I was put on this earth to be multi millions, and even to be a billionaire. And I never knew how I was going to become a billionaire. And now I see it very clearly. Cryptocurrency. I see it very clearly because guess what? It's working for me and it's making money for me all the time, every single day, without even doing anything. Do you see that that is the way of the divine? The way of the divine. Whoa, I'm on some speed today. I'm talking fast. You know when I get excited, I start talking fast. The way of the divine is effortlessness. People are out here beating the pavement. They're out here working hard, working hard, working hard. My office is right here in Washington, D.C. I can show you out the window of 50 million people running hither and thither. But I know one thing, that if you sit still in your meditation chair and do a little bit of turning within, or maybe a whole lot of turning within, the universe will give you, it came to me in meditation, Bitcoin and Bali and Bitcoin. Came to me in meditation, Bitcoin. And I started buying some Bitcoin. I was like, okay, come on, leave general wealth today. That's exactly what it is. Get rich. Become as wealthy as you can, because guess what? You are now in the gold rush. You are in the gold rush of Bitcoin. This is the Bitcoin gold rush. If you do not participate in this gold rush, it's going to pass just like all the other gold rushes of the past have. There was the gold rush in the United States. Remember the gold rush? Everybody was going out to California, panning, looking for gold, because one nugget of gold could have set your whole life free. Remember, there was the whole land rush. All the pilgrims were running, grabbing up all the land in the United States. Remember, there was the technology burst. Technology. When we got the internet, everybody was getting the tech stocks. I was on Wall Street at that time. I was a financial planner for 7 years at American Express. You already know that. I had a lot of clients in tech stocks. They made a lot of money. It was the gold rush. Here it is again. Now, if you missed the gold rush in the 1900s, because you wasn't born yet, I wasn't born yet. If you missed the gold rush when they was grabbing up all the land in the United States, I wasn't born then either. If you missed the gold rush in 1990, 1992, 1998, 2000, because you didn't even know about it, well, guess what? You got another chance. Oh, thank you. You like the tattoo? Thank you, that girl. And this one person who said, yeah, I am crazy. You're right. You got a crazy biatch up in here. And guess what? Come some more. I'm from Harlem. I'm from the hood. I don't suffer fools. I will block your ass. And you know what? Is it okay? My block ministry is strong, boo. Okay? Strong. And any of our peeps on here, love tubers, if you see anybody say anything crazy on here, block them. Don't block me. I love you. I love you too. Somebody said this bitch crazy. Oh yeah, I'm crazy, all right. I'm crazy enough to block your ass too, right on up out of here, because this is not about foolishness. This is about people becoming wealthy. This is about people freeing themselves from poverty. Do you know? I love that you're crazy, girl. I love that I'm crazy too. If you're crazy, you can acknowledge it and you're good with it. I'm good with my brand of crazy. I like it. I love it, as a matter of fact. If you good with it, be good with yourself. Everybody got a little bit of crazy in them, right? So if you see anybody crazy on here, make sure report them. Make it my damn day. I know that's right. Come on, let's do this together. Let's do this together, family. See, y'all know why I'm in it. I'm in it because I have walked in Africa. I've walked in Jamaica. I've walked in Mexico. I've walked in Bali, Indonesia. I've walked in India. I've seen abject poverty with these eyes. I've seen children walking bare feet. I've seen children walking outside the temple saying Miss Dollar. And I thought in my mind, there's something I can do about this. I thought in my mind, and I know in my spirit, we can change this. We can change the whole world. Why are there 2 billion children on the planet and 1.1 billion of them live in abject poverty when there's something all of us can do about it? Well, Bitcoin changes the whole game. You can do it. You can change the whole world. We're living in a gold rush, okay? So I'm gonna give you 2 things. Number 1, I want you to go to Presearch.io. I'm going to write it out. Presearch.io. OMG. I made a video about it this week. You're going to see it. Presearch.io. Presearch.io. And I have it pulled up on my iPad. I'm going to show it to you. This thing is about to put Google out of business. You're the best. Thank you. You're very inviting and have a warm energy. Oh, thank you, thank you, thank you. I love you. I'm here for you. I'm here for your freedom, spiritually, mentally, emotionally, physically, financially. That's what we're all about, okay? On this channel. So, by the way, subscribe. We're heading for over 100,000 subscribers. So let's help us get our goal of freedom for all. All right, let's look at this. Presearch.io. I want you to go to it. Here it is. Can you see that? Now I'm going to show you something on here that will absolutely blow your mind. I'm going to unplug it so you can see it closely. Presearch. Presearch.io. This will put Google out of business. This is a decentralized, open source search engine. Did you just hear that? Decentralized, open source search engine that pays you to use it. Hold the presses. Now, can I show you something with this Presearch? Look at what has already occurred with Presearch. Here is they're showing you their tokens. The first lot of tokens, lot 1, on July 25th, they sold 20 million tokens. Is that 20 million tokens? Yeah. They sold 20 million tokens at 7.5 cents each. Do you see what that says? Sold out. Then they went to, here we go, no, over here. Then lot 2 is on August 8th. Lot 2, they sold 30 million tokens at 10 cents each. Do you see that? Which means that if you bought at lot 1 at 7.5 cents and you didn't do anything, already at lot 2, you already made more money. You already made 2.5 cents per coin. Next, they're going to sell oh, by the way, sold out. You don't sell out of 20 million tokens and then 30 million tokens and you ain't about something, okay? Bitfinex, yeah, Bitfinex. We're familiar with Bitfinex. Hey, Professor, thank you for that. You don't sell out of those kind of tokens and you don't have anything going for you. Next, here's the kicker. Oh, let's go to the middle one right here. It says lot 3. Now you just press that button if you're interested in getting more information. Lot 3, they're going to sell 40 million tokens for 15 cents each. Even if you got yourself 10 tokens, that's $1.50. Even if you got yourself 100 tokens, what is that, 15 cents each? Isn't that something like $15? I mean, you can't find something that you're gonna put your money in and it's going to, let me share this with you. There is nothing that you could have put your money into in 2009, which is Bitcoin. If you had put $100, if you had bought, let's say 100 Bitcoin in 2009, 100 Bitcoin, let's say when Bitcoin was $1 each and you bought 100 Bitcoin, right now that 100 Bitcoin would be worth 100 times 4,000 and some odd dollars would be worth $500,000, almost coming up on $500,000. There is no place that I know of on planet Earth that you could have invested a C note in 2009, walked away and did nothing. I don't think people understand this. I don't think people understand what is really going on, but I'm gonna keep talking about it until everybody understands what's really going on, because we're about to set the whole world free. Walk away, do nothing, not working a job, not running a business, not recruiting people, not telling anybody, you didn't even have to tell anybody anything at all, and walk back around and have almost $500,000 in 8 years. Where they do that at? Nowhere but Bitcoin. I'm telling you what I know. Now, this is not investment advice. This is not telling you what to do. I am telling you to study, learn, read the handwriting on the wall.
We in a whole new era. The whole world is about to change, and you already know the financial markets are about to fall down. The shit's about to hit the fan, people. Come out the burning building. Now, the next batch of coins will be 40 million coins sold at 15 cents each. Get notified. Just press that, get notified, put your name and email in, and you'll be successfully subscribed. When they're ready, thank you, Reverend Valerie, for the feedback. You look impeccably gorgeous. Enchanting as always. Oh, thank you very much. You know, I gotta work my magic when I come on here. I'll put on eyelashes today for you. I'll put on some eyelashes today. I like the natural looking eyelashes. I don't like the big, crazy looking eyelashes that look like a bird feather sitting on your eye. I don't like those. Anywho, let's continue. So now the next lot, you can get notified. And then what about after that? The next lot, they're going to sell at 20 cents. Now look at the people back here. The people back here, they got them for 7.5 cents. They don't have to do anything. And already this lot, not this one, the one after it, is going to be 20 cents. And the one after it is going to be 25 cents. They're basically telling you, the people that bought it at $7.5 cents, their money is probably already doubled or tripled in a matter of a month or two. These are the times that we're living in. These are the fast moving cryptocurrency markets. Now, I want to tell you this. So that's one thing I wanted to share with you is Presearch.io. Not investment recommendation, simply check it out. Wink, wink. Okay? The second thing I want to share with you is this. Bitcoin, as you know, has gone up tremendously in value. We're nowhere near. When I tell you we are nowhere near where Bitcoin is going to be, can I blow your mind for a minute with some numbers? Can I blow your mind just for a second? An analyst on CNBC, not even a Bitcoin person, the financial analyst, he said this. He said if Bitcoin even captures 5% of the gold bug market, you know the gold bugs are like me. We love gold. We love to buy our gold. You know all the gold bugs. The gold bugs, we don't believe in fiat currency anyway. It's a useless paper. We love buying gold. You know all of y'all, my peeps on the channel that love buying gold. Love buying gold, silver, precious metals, gold bugs. If Bitcoin captures 5% of that market, you a gold bug too? You know what I'm talking about? We love the gold. We love the gold. Because let me tell you something. You can't do nothing with gold. You can't burn it. You can't it's waterproof, fireproof, inflation proof, government proof. Hello. We love gold. It said, that's me, love gold. Come on, gold people. This analyst said that if I have to write this out because this is astounding. He said, if Bitcoin, which we know it will, if it only captures 5% of the gold bug market, one Bitcoin will be worth one Bitcoin. I'm about to show you. This is what one Bitcoin will be worth from nothing else, just 5% of the gold bug market. And it already got me because I already got gold, silver, and Bitcoin. As far as I'm concerned, I'll get rid of that little fiat currency stuff. This is what he said it would be worth. 1 Bitcoin will be worth anywhere between $25,000 to $50,000. 1 Bitcoin. Now, when I first started looking at Bitcoin, I said, have mercy. 1 Bitcoin. And y'all asking me, oh, should I wait to invest in Bitcoin? Oh, see, if you start to understand these markets and what this stuff means and the implications of it, you will jump into Bitcoin so fast and you will see that it is absolute the savior of humanity. 25,000. This is what I'm working on. $25,000 to $50,000. I already have one Bitcoin. Look at that. Now it gets better. That's what an analyst said. I got another one for you. That's what an analyst said on CNBC. They don't know anything about Bitcoin. They're talking from their perspective of being a financial analyst on Wall Street. Now let's talk about what the Bitcoin people are saying that know Bitcoin and understand Bitcoin. They said that by 2020, we could very well see a Bitcoin that is worth, strap on your seatbelt, boys and girls, kid you not, by 2020, we could very well see a Bitcoin that is worth 250,000 US dollars. Not a prediction, just a possibility. One Bitcoin. One Bitcoin. I said one Bitcoin. Not 10, not 20, not 100. One Bitcoin could go to, by 2020, they're saying. That's not 20 years from now. This is 2017. Now, why would they say something like that? Because they understand what Bitcoin is and what it can do. See, we haven't even touched. Thank you for sharing your knowledge with us about how to really be wealthy. Oh my God, this is what I love. And I'm so happy you're here with me doing this together. It makes me so happy to give you any and every information I can for you to be free. It makes me so happy because it's time for the people, power to the people. The revolution will not be televised. That's what I'm talking about. This is what I'm talking about. I love you. And I wish I could answer more of your questions. You know, in our coaching programs and at our events, I really can get in there with you and answer questions and give you that work, that one-on-one work that you need. However, in this format, you know, it's not practical to be able to answer all the questions. I love it. I love it. I love it. Now, what if Bitcoin captured 5% of the remittance market? What's the remittance market? Western Union, MoneyGram. $70 billion a year. People spend $70 billion a year. People sending money back and forth, Western Union, Western Union. What happens when all those people start finding out about Bitcoin? What happens? I very well see $1 million Bitcoin, because guess what? Here's how there's going to be $1 million Bitcoin and beyond. In the next 20, 30 years, one Bitcoin, we won't even be counting in terms of Bitcoin. We'll be counting in terms of millibits. And I would even say we'll be counting in terms of Satoshis. A Satoshi is 1/100,000th of a Bitcoin. So we can cut Bitcoin into very small, tiny, tiny slices. We can take one Bitcoin and cut it into 100,000 slices, because there's not even enough Bitcoin in this to be made. There's only 21 million Bitcoin ever. That's not even enough for everybody on planet Earth to even have one Bitcoin. Can you see what we're talking about here? And you've got to get this early. You have to get this before the whole rest of the world gets it. That's your opportunity. You got to get it before the masses get it. Once the masses get it, the opportunity is passed. Then you're going to just have to wait for the next opportunity, which only comes once about every 20 years. If you get it now and you jump in now and you just start buying $50 worth, $100 worth, $25 worth, $50, $150. You just start stocking it away, socking it away, socking it away. Just buy. Next thing you know, you have one Bitcoin. Next thing you know, you have 2 Bitcoin. What if you get 2 Bitcoin, and then in 3 to 5 years, those 2 Bitcoin are worth $500,000 each? You just became a millionaire from 2 Bitcoin. OMG, do you understand the implications of that? Not saying that that's exactly what's going to happen. What I'm saying is, think of the implication, use your imagination and just do some projections. If we captured just 5% of the $70 billion a year remittance market, where many people in the Philippines is huge with remittances. The Philippines and Filipino people already started getting wind of Bitcoin. Trust me, when you can push some money to your family for pennies rather than 20%, Western Union has been ripping off Filipino people. What do you think is going to happen when all the Philippines finds out about Bitcoin? It's over, baby. It's over. What do you think is going to happen when all the Africans find out about Bitcoin? That is sending money back home, continually sending money back home, getting absolutely robbed and ripped off by Western Union, MoneyGram, Walmart, store to store, money transfer. What about money in Mexico? What happens when all these people, they just haven't gotten wind of it yet? I'm amazed. Every time I get into an Uber, I ask the Uber driver if they've heard about Bitcoin. 1 heard of it, and maybe 10. What happens when everybody gets word? What do you think is going to happen? Bitcoin. Now, here's what I'm going to conclude with. Is that in any of these scenarios, when you look at the use case of Bitcoin, in any of these scenarios, in all of them, Bitcoin goes up ridiculously. I mean, tremendously. We will probably very soon see a $25,000 Bitcoin. They told us about a week or 2 ago that we were going to see a $5,000 Bitcoin. And at that point, Bitcoin was like 2,800 before we had the fork, before August 1st, right? Bitcoin did that hard fork and was like, whatever, it kept on going. They done tried to kill Bitcoin, it's like, whatever, it kept on going. They've been trying to hack Bitcoin, it's like, whatever. Everything they have tried to do to Bitcoin, Bitcoin shook it off and was like, whatever, man, and kept going. You can't kill it. At this point, it's unstoppable. It's been around for 8-9 years, and all it's doing is getting stronger, bigger, faster. It's like the 800-pound gorilla. $66 billion market cap. That's billion with a B. Nobody questions. Not even Wall Street people. Nobody in their right mind questions going from 10 cents to $4,000 in value in a matter of 8 years, going from 0 market cap to 60-something billion dollar market cap. And now the entire cryptocurrency market's $100 billion market cap, and no sign of stopping. Just going. Yeah, it has pullbacks, but it's like a galloping horse. It stops, takes a little drink of water every so often, and it's just galloping again, because so many people need it. So many people want the technology. What it does is nothing short of a brand new world. My God, do you see why I love Bitcoin? Because I'm a freedom purveyor. We will set everyone on planet Earth free, and that excites me to my soul, the core of my soul. I love you. God bless you. Peace. Peace. Come on, family. Get on it. Get on your wealth. Get on it.